If you were to say to me, Gloria, what do you do? Like, what do you do? If I had to put it in one sentence, I would tell you, I'm a confidence building expert. Confidence is something that you rebuild over and over and over. Wouldn't it be awesome if we built it once and it stayed? No, doesn't work that way. Does not work that way. You get to a place, you build your confidence, and bam, you end up in another place. And then you have to rebuild the confidence again. And you rebuild the confidence again, and you rebuild the confidence again. So what I talk about all day long is becoming super bad all day long. You gotta, like, you just can't say, I'm gonna be super bad. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to like if I had some hair, it would swing. But that's not the case today. But I'm embracing different looks. COVID has made us do a lot of things we'd never done before, right? So we're retooling and we are refueling. And I think that this is a perfect time to do so. So I want you to relax. I want you to lean in. I want you to take it all in. We, as women, our mind is always ping over here, 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 ping over here. We're always doing different things all the time. So we have to be reminded to stay present. You guys, I'm going to give you a couple of tips that I think will make a difference to your growth, no matter where you are, whether you're entering brand new in your career or whether you're growing. When I talk to you about confidence, the first place it starts is with courage. You can go back and track any place you grew, and you know it started with courage. You cannot expand your choices until you increase your courage so that you see more, do more, but it starts with the courage. Where can I step out? Where can I do something new? Where can I do something different? Where can I grow? If you're taking notes and there's anything you write down from me, write this down. There's no growth in the comfort zone. Abundance. Abundance happens for you because you draw it to you. You draw it to you. I talked about this one time when I was going for something really big and I just kept falling off and going for it, falling off and going for it, falling off. I was like, oh my God, I just could not get it done. Then I went to something like this. In this environment where you get educated, where you get inspired, where you get motivated, where you get recognition, this symposium is delivering to you exactly what will shift your thinking. The circle of influence. Oh my gosh, you know you've heard this before. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. That's why I want all of you to be my friend. I love ambitious people who want to make that circle of influence matter. People who want to grow in that circle of influence. People who want to encourage other people in the circle of influence. People who understand. Here's what I want you to understand. Competition can be positive if it's used the right way. I'm competitive. I keep hearing this all the time. You don't have to compete. You don't have to compete. But you know what? It's in the Bible. Iron sharpens iron. My ability to compete makes you better. You have to have skill management. You have to have time management. You have to have emotional management, and you have to have money management. If you face anybody or if yourself is frustrated in any way, I promise you, if someone comes to your office or sits down with you and they're very frustrated, you can ask them, are you frustrated because you don't have the skill set to move you forward? Are you frustrated because you don't have the time management skill to move you forward? Are you frustrated because it's the emotional management that's stopping you from moving forward? Or is it the money that's stopping you from moving forward? Believe you are serving and get the support you are deserving. Okay, I'm holding my head because this is so big. This part is so big. Number one, if you look down on your shirt, there's no S there. Has anyone ever told you lately, you are not Superwoman? You weren't made to be Superwoman. You're not a Marvel character. There's no movie about you, okay? You're not a Superwoman. Decide that what you're doing is serving, because decide that you're serving, decide who you're serving, and decide to serve them the best you can. I serve ambitious, capable women. And then this magical question that people ask me all the time is, when do I get support? And you guys, support comes in so many forms, but support is there for you, but you have to make it happen for you when you want to grow. You need support when you want to grow. Maybe it's support on your job. Maybe it's support with your young children. Maybe it's support with your parents. But most women, if they want to grow, they need support. And let me tell you something. There's free support out there and there's paid support. The most important thing is that you're open to support. And the number one thing to be open to support is to let go of the control. And then one of my favorite topics is your right now passionate goal. Your right now passionate goal. I want you to look at each word of this. Your right now passionate goal. Everybody needs to have it. I want to tell you something. You are either in passion or not. The way you know it is the way you get up in the morning. If you wake up in the morning ready to do something, you're in passion. If it's hard for you to just go to bed like one more thing, you're in passion. But if you turn over in your bed over and over and over again, and there's nothing that's on your mind, you're not in passion. If it's easy for you to go to bed and you don't have anything on your mind, you're not in passion. But if you're in passion, whether it's a project that you're working on, or the career choice that you have, or the growth that you're doing, or the learning that you're having, or the support that you're giving it, I'm challenging you to find your right now passionate goal. You know, one quote that I absolutely love is Martin Luther King's quote, which says, don't focus on the staircase, focus on the next step. So many times we miss what we can have in front of us because we're so focused on, or another word for it is, we're so worried about the whole future that we can't do anything about, but we could handle what's right in front of us. What is your right now passionate goal? Is it specific? So much so that you can articulate it to anybody. Is it measurable? Is it something where you can be accountable? You know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. Is it attainable? Are you living with pie in the sky, or is your right now passionate goal something you can put your arms around? That if you focused, if you got more information, if you got more education, if you brought the right people into your circle of excellence, if you could really attain the goal. It needs something that stretches you, because if it's not something that stretches you, it won't drive the passion. If it's easy, it's no big deal. But if it's something that challenges you, it will make such a difference. It's got to have a reward. What is the reward? Is it the reward to you? Is it the reward for someone that you serve? You guys, do not judge the reward part of it. In your right now passionate goal, when you understand what it is, you will then understand what you don't know. You will then feel comfortable acknowledging what you need to gain. You will write down the things that you bring to the table. One of the things I want you to do is I want you to understand, what are your gifts? I need you to know that every single person was given gifts that are yours. They're not anybody else's. That's why if you ever play the comparison game, you will definitely lose. Why? Because you will always take their best and compare it to your least, and they will always come out the winner. However, if you take your gifts and you shine them up and you use them appropriately and you brag about them, one of the things I tell you about, if you're in super bad all day long mode, you know that the light doesn't come on until you walk in the room, because you're using your gifts. My superpower is my energy. That's me. What is yours? Because when you understand all that, you have an opportunity to create your queendom. Your queendom. Not her queendom, not her queendom, but your queendom. Be your best, because it's time for you to be super bad all day long and create your queendom.